Light Shining Out of Darkness by William Cowper. From The World's Best Poetry, Volume 4, The Higher Life, Part 1. Read for LibriVox.org by Leanne. Light shining out of darkness. God moves in a mysterious way, his wonders to perform. He plants his footsteps in the sea and rides upon the storm. Deep in unfathomable mines of never-failing skill, he treasures up his bright designs and works his sovereign will. Ye fearful, fresh courage take. The crowds ye so much dread are big with mercy, and shall break in blessings on your head. Judge not the Lord by feeble sense, but trust him for his grace. Behind a frowning providence he hides a smiling face. His purposes will ripen fast, unfolding every hour. The bud may have a bitter taste, but sweet will be the flower. Blind unbelief is sure to err and scan his work in vain. God is his own interpreter, and he will make it plain.
God by Gavril Romanovich Grajadin. Translation of Sir John Bowring. From The World's Best Poetry, Volume 4, The Higher Life, Part 1. Read for LibriVox.org by Craig Franklin. God. O thou eternal one, whose presence bright all space doth occupy, all motion guide, unchanged through time's all devastating flight, thou only God, there is no God beside. Being above all beings, mighty one, whom none can comprehend and none explore, who fillest existence with thyself alone, embracing all, supporting, ruling o'er, being whom we call God, and know no more. In its sublime research, philosophy may measure out the ocean deep, may count the sands or the sun's rays, but God, for thee, there is no weight nor measure, none can mount up to thy mysteries. Reason's brightest spark, though kindled by the light, in vain would try to trace thy counsels, infinite and dark, and thought is lost ere thought can soar so high, even like past moments in eternity. Thou from primeval nothingness didst call, first chaos, then existence, Lord. In thee eternity had its foundation. All sprung forth from thee, of light, joy, harmony, soul, origin, all life, all beauty thine. Thy word created all, and doth create. Thy splendor fills all space with rays divine. Thou art, and wert, and shall be glorious great, light-giving, life-sustaining potentate. Thy chains the unmeasured universe surround, upheld by thee inspired with breath. Thou the beginning with the end hast bound, and beautifully mingled life and death. As sparks mount upwards from the fiery blaze, so suns are born, so worlds spring forth from thee. And as the spangles in the sunny rays shine round the silver snow, the pageantry of heaven's bright army glitters in thy praise. O million torches lighted by thy hand wander unwearied through the blue abyss. They own thy power, accomplish thy command, all gay with life, all eloquent with bliss. What shall we call them? Piles of crystal light? A glorious company of golden streams, lamps of celestial ether burning bright, suns lighting systems with their joyous beams, but thou to these art as the moon to night. Yes, as a drop of water in the sea, all this magnificence in thee is lost. What are 10,000 worlds compared to thee, and what am I then? Heaven's unnumbered host, though multiplied by myriads and arrayed in all the glory of sublimest thought, is but an atom in the balance, weighed against thy greatness is a cipher brought against infinity. What am I then? Naught. Naught but the effluence of thy light divine, pervading worlds, hath reached my bosom too. Yes, in my spirit doth thy spirit shine, as shines the sunbeam in a drop of dew. Naught but I live, and on hope's pinions fly, eager towards thy presence, for in thee I live and breathe and dwell, aspiring high, even to the throne of thy divinity. I am, O God, and surely thou must be. Thou art directing, guiding all, thou art. Direct my understanding then to thee, control my spirit, guide my wandering heart. Though but an atom midst immensity, still I am something fashioned by thy hand. I hold a middle rank twixt heaven and earth, on the last verge of mortal being stand, close to the realms where angels have their birth, just on the boundaries of the spirit land. The chain of being is complete in me is matter's last graduation lost, and the next step is spirit, deity. I can command the lightning and am dust, a monarch and a slave, a worm, a god. Whence came I here, and how? So marvellously constructed and conceived. Unknown, this clod lives surely through some higher energy, for from itself alone it could not be. Creator, yes, thy wisdom and thy word created me, thou source of life and good. Thou spirit of my spirit and my Lord, thy light, thy love, in their bright plenitude filled me with an immortal soul, to spring over the abyss of death, and bade it wear the garments of eternal day, and wing its heavenly flight beyond this little sphere, even to its source, to thee, its author there. O thoughts ineffable, O visions blest, though worthless are conceptions all of thee, yet shall thy shadowed image fill our breast, and waft its homage to thy deity. God, thus alone my lowly thoughts can soar, thus seek thy presence, being wise and good, midst thy vast works admire, obey, adore, and when the tongue is eloquent no more, the soul shall speak in tears of gratitude.